Here, we're going to start the next class trial, so let's get it started. Monica Morocco here. No, let me go, help me! Wah, he's going to do something crazy to me, I'll be ruined.
Why you? Stop it!
Hey, stop harassing little girls.
Jeez.
Unbelievable.
His anger changes form. I'm right here. Uh-huh.
Bastard! Anyway, see ya later!
This is bad.
Crap, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
Show some spirit!
If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy. Come, bring out that energy.
This too.
Okay. Just observe it.
You're so evil!
This class trial, 2 people are gone. So I decided to start recording, redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monokuma, redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
Impossible!
It's not gonna allow you to think otherwise.
That is... No! Yeah! Like...
Let's just start a class trial. Oh, she was girl, whichever one tried to take a picture. You know the small girl, I forgot her name. I can't remember Japanese names all that well. She seems like the person that would be the sparkle killer, whatever. All rise.
Now then, during the I'll punish Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule. Now then, let's first discuss the motive. What?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, Some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
So, I think it's better if we clarify.
Damn it!
I'm not sure. Yoko? Oh, timid
Damn it!
personality. What's her name? Mikan.
I see! Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy. Ha! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights. Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
I see! Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Anyway, let's move on.
That one is Mahiru.
Damn it!
Oh, no, it's not Monokuma. It's
I
Ibuki.
see! Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Let's move on to Girl D.
D's not. That's probably Mahiru.
I see! Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
That has to be
I
him.
see! Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu? Another person? It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on! Why do you keep...
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
I can prove it with this! In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game. It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu?
I see! The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the movie. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and set me off. It happened just the other day.
About that. You're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet! I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why. I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
The one that has his tongue out.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game.
That's just a story and a...
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about...
Huh? What do you...
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is sad.
Such...
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it! Crap! I see!
Yeah, that's what I meant.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But... Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so... Look, I made a map of...
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic...
We get it! Let's talk about that
I
later
just do
so we
it.
can
I do it
focus on
based
the
off
case.
memory.
Then,
Memory's not that
I'll
bad
start
when it comes to
explaining.
that.
Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound. Immediately, they climbed. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert.
We're not gonna go over how 2 people already saw it, because we know short girl that makes fun of everyone, girl
How does that sound?
C or D or whatever. saw her
Yep,
because she ran
an
out crying.
understandable explanation.
But only he
Just
went
as
in.
expected from the ultimate gamer
beat-
who excels at clearing games.
Shut up. Only he went in the room and then the dead body announcement played. We never saw it. So who's the third person?
But it
Or
wasn't a
second.
pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girlie broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the mute and escaped outside.
So how did Girlie get to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music,
You need to go through the entrance hall.
plus, at the end, the other four girls should have been there.
After she killed the first, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girlie to the front of the music? To go back to the, you need to go through. Plus, at the other four girls should have.
At the entrance hall, heard the sound of the window shutting.
No, that's wrong.
I knew that had something to do with it.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the four girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the four girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase and
To make them think the murder had just occurred, and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the four of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved! Who cares about the murder weapon? We found not cool! I went to all the trouble of making.
What the heck?
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer. Now then!
Us now.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a...
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's
Yes,
too
I agree.
big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was used, it should have had...
Was there a weapon with... She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a
Think you talked to her with the fish tank.
That's too
Screw
big to be a weapon.
Dang
Then the
it!
piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had...
Was there a weapon with... She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked to her with the fish tank.
Damn it!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the...
Think you talked to her with the
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it? She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon
I
inside
should,
the...
I
What
should
about
see what I
broken
have to
glass?
Isn't
say.
the cause of death? Think you talked to her?
That's too big to.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had blood...
Was there a weapon with... She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow...
Think you talked to her?
That's too big to.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had...
Was there a weapon with... She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the music room. What about broken glass?
Damn it!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow...
Think you talked to her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation conducted.
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to... It should have had blood stains. A weapon
Cool
inside the
thing to
music
know
room,
it's played in the
huh?
game.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked to her with the fish tank.
That's too big to.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had...
Was there a weapon with... She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass? A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken...
I never ran out of time before. Why am I always the one that's
Never
trained?
give up.
I have an idea though.
A weapon inside the music. What about broken glass?
Damn it!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked to her with the...
That's too big to be a.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation.
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them, it should have had blood stains.
The gravel comes from the fish tank, right? Give me a minute, give me a minute.
Weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death?
Think you talked to her...
That's too big to.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation.
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead? Damn it!
weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Damn it!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had blood.
Was there a weapon with blood?
She beat her to death with her fists!
Damn it!
A weapon inside the music room.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow? Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
Damn it!
Has to do something with the
Weapon
fish
inside the
tank.
music room, huh?
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow? Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be.
Then the piano.
Why are you going
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had blood.
Was there a weapon with... She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
A weapon inside the music.
What about broken glass?
A weapon inside the...
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Didn't you talk to her?
That's too big to be.
Then the piano.
Why are you going
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel?
If it's a weapon that was used, it should have had blood stains.
A weapon inside the...
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Didn't you talk to her?
That's too big to be.
Then the piano.
Why are you going
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel?
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had...
Was there a weapon with blood?
She beat her to death with her fists!
What could it be?
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow? Didn't you talk to her with the fish?
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used, it should have had blood.
Was there a weapon with blood? She beat her to death with her fists!
It's not gravel or fish.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of...
It makes no sense.
We will never give up!
Okay, we tried everything with the broken. Only thing that was in the game were broken fish tank, killer's escape route, maybe that.
A weapon inside the...
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the... Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel?
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had blood...
Was there a weapon with bloodstains? She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the...
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death... Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
A weapon inside the...
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death... Didn't you talk to her...
That's too big to.
Then the piano.
Why are you going
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had...
Was there a weapon with blood?
She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the...
What about broken glass?
A weapon inside the...
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death... Didn't you talk to her with the...
That's too big to be a.
Then the piano.
Why are you going
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had...
Was there a weapon with blood?
She beat her to death with her fists!
Okay, I thought about it. What if she put the gravel in the swimsuit that was missing and killed her with it? I might be taking too much into this, but there's nothing out.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Didn't you talk to...
That's too big to...
In the piano.
Why are you going even...
The investigation can...
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I agree with that.
All it took was me taking a pee break.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all. And gravel isn't...
What if the gravel was hid inside some sort of bag?
I won't find the bag.
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it would make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished.
For the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling.
But the real important... Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person...
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is...
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. I somewhat understand that feeling.
You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case.
I see! It should have been Guy F.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to... But
What? It's just... That's all you can say. If that game...
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game.
That is... I'm terribly...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were, like, totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's... No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
Sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps...
And then actually, there's one important shared point.
I can prove it with this! I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same... Hey, why don't you confess already? You're...
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious, but don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What did you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up for Yuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Oh my god. Teru's frickin' ex is knife and fork. Oh my god.
What happened, Hiyoko?
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
Dang.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
It was an agreeing mark, so...
What are you saying? Accusing me of...
Why do you doubt? Do you know where Hiyoko? She was at the beach house.
But I didn't go to the beach house! I was wishing Mr. Ams all day! What are you saying? Accusing me of...
Why do you doubt? Do you know where Hiyoko? She was at the beach house.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
No, that's wrong!
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously,
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness!
They're not here. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints
Aren't you like in high school?
facing away from the beach house.
That would have made you a pedo.
Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
Not she just passed grades, I don't know.
Different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was in?
Are you saying when that
The door was which means something.
I remember.
So you've...
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily... I've never heard of that daily routine before. And that's when I went to the beach house.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass.
Huh? People who call other people liars. If you say I'm lying, prove it. There's no way.
That just proves you're lying, I hope you know that, right?
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other...
Then you didn't meet up at the beach house?
Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? I did go to the... But only during my... I didn't go any...
Then you didn't meet at the beach house?
Saying I met up with her? Is this a panel of idiots?
Okay, I know what to do
I
now.
did go to the... But only during my morning walk.
Fly.
No, that's wrong!
I don't know what time of the letter said.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
That letter.
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious.
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed here.
You're wrong. You're totally wrong.
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason,
It's the truth.
Just leave him alone. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all.
seriously, I'm telling the truth. I really don't know. Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself, and there's evidence.
Here!
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
I have captured the truth. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like a...
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside bit.
We have presented the proof! My 4 dark devas of destruction.
It's a trap. Who's someone? It must be that one person. You know, the one with the bat. There was a suspicious mask at the beach house.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain...
That is right. It cannot be Hyoko.
Huh?
That mask says it all, which means the legendary...
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between culture.
Yoko, why don't you just admit it?
It's all your... Oh, why can't you understand?
Something doesn't feel right.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed...
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house.
And weren't you also hot? So that's when you dropped the gummy. You waited for your chance, and afterward you fled.
At the time, the door was blocked by the body, so you were forced to flee from the...
And that's how you left your footprints!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who...
I'm telling you...
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
And weren't you also hot? So that's when you dropped the gummy. You waited for your chance to kill, and afterward you fled.
At the time, the door was blocked by the body, so you were forced to flee from the beach, and
That's how you left your footprints! Damn it!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house.
And weren't you also hot? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
I shall render my verdict. Hiyoko is the...
I'm telling you...
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house.
And weren't you also... So that's when you waited for your chance, and afterward you fled.
At the time, the door was blocked by the body, so you were forced to flee,
And that's how you left your footprints!
I shall render my verdict. Hiyoko is the...
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
Crap!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sin...
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
I shall render my verdict. Hiyoko is the...
There's no doubt. You went to the... beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also... So that's when you dropped the... You waited for your chance, and afterward you fled for...
At the time, the door was blocked by... So you were forced to...
And that's how you left your footprints!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
Crap!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner!
There's no doubt you went to the beach house.
And weren't you also hot? So that's when you dropped the gum. No, that's wrong.
There we go.
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored.
Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko.
See? Damn it! I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Hold on, you little bitch! Don't be stupid, I'm not... We're not done with Hiyoko yet! There's still a huge piece of...
You're talking about the footprint.
It's true, that's an important, and we can thank Ma!
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her. We have the evidence.
That's where I left the footprints during my morning walk!
We're not done with Hiyoko! There's still a huge...
You're talking about the footprint.
It's true, that's an important, and we can thank Ma!
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength.
No, that's
Her
wrong!
autopsy said she was dead. Instantly.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death? According to my autopsy, yes. There's no doubt that Mahiru died.
If you...
Ryuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door.
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the...
Seriously!
Let's assume Ryoko is the killer. If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was clean.
See? I told you! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me! We haven't decided...
Hey, Fuyuhiko.
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the...
Ball showdown. Go and do
Mahiru
chat
didn't
room.
block the door. Then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Long.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Knew that was about that. I knew that was about to pull up too.
No, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower...
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
I see.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before. Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell, and it only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even Safari Park...
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't...
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in... Because if so, I believe I...
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body. That actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, it's okay.
Yeah.
See? I already... Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono. And there's no way I would kill a nice person like her. You guys are Hiyoko. Shut the hell up, pig barf. I hope you get a hangnail and die. I'm sorry for being pig barf.
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicion...
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already, so...
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to, Earlier she asked if we could meet up.
Huh? Damn it! So that was a lie?
Because I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So,
I told her it was fine. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
Yeah. This letter and went to the beach house at that time.
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it look like... Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m.
Whoa!
It's also strange that both letters wanted to cheat. It would be plausible if one of them said it.
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think? Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
I see!
The killer must...
The killer forged them so they can manipulate...
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters, confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting...
Like this part. I was going to tell you this part. It seems there's someone who wants... And this part. Let's...
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko.
So they completely tricked me.
Really? This is... I've offered to help so many times. But it's all my fault.
Here we go again. Once we can just lightly punch him to death later.
So based on what the letter said, you went...
What's most important is what happened.
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I would... Medicine? That medicine. I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out...
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done...
When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
I was scared. The
killer probably planned to frame and for that reason, they summoned.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprint.
Everything... That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong!
Hugo! Is it really okay to believe?
This'll never end if you keep be-
Isn't that what a class... The only way to survive is to be... So if you believe in each other so... You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We are... The class trial is where we cooperate with each other. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. Serious. I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can... And I believe that absolute hope exists.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or...
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying!
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagi...
Yeah, we...
There should be a new clue, so let us believe.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job! That's hey! What do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want. Hey. Whoa! He's sleeping!
Dumbasses. You bastards, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
Well, that's the end of this video today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.